Hey friends, welcome back to the Gentleman's Journey. Guys, in this one, we are going to be adding some insoles to my Frank's Riker ATs. Now guys, this company is the Buffalo Wool Company. I really wanted something that I could stand behind. Guys, I don't want to send stuff out on this channel that I don't like or can't get behind, so I went researching for a little bit. Of course, there's a million brands of insoles out there, and this one really stuck out to me. So it has a bunch of, obviously, buffalo wool in there, and then a few other ingredients, if you will. But guys, it's a really thick one. So this is the 8mm, and I got it in size 13, so I could cut it down from there. They have a thinner option. I think it's 4mm. So if you need it a little bit thinner, it's half the thickness of this. I went with this. We're gonna give it probably a 6 month, 1 year review, but we'll see how much it kind of pats down. That's what I'm expecting, for it to lower a little bit, so I went with a really thick one. Now guys, what I did when I was with Frank himself making this boot, and it's been a lot of questions around this in the comments, is what size I went with, why is it different than my Nicks, why is it different than my whites and all that. Well, we actually made it with a little bit of room in there so that I can add an insole. Now guys, if you're ever over at Frank's or ordering online, of course they have insoles of their own. But I went ahead with this brand. Now, something that I did as a trick, I busted out the old house slippers. Now guys, these have an insole in them that was from something else. So these don't even belong in there. These are just so embarrassing, but this is what I did. So I got this, I put it down in my Riker AT, and I made sure that it was basically the fit that I wanted it to be, and then I measured this one off of that. So I use that as a trace. That's a little pointer. Sometimes you get some boots that already have an insole in them. I would say that's the best option, because then at that rate you can just take that insole out there, you know the factory made perfect for that boot, and then you can trace it and make your new one. Now the great thing about this stuff, guys, I was actually able to mark on it and make some marks and stuff, so you can take a pen, magic marker, and do your thing, and it cuts with scissors. So I'm not going to trace this on camera right here, but let me just show you an example. That's how much taller this thing is. So I'm just going to cut through it to show you. Look how easy that cuts. So that is really awesome stuff. You can imagine the material. It's really pliable, it's moisture wicking, and above all, it's super comfortable. Now guys, this isn't a 1 year review or any kind of review on the Riker AT, but this is one mean boot. I've already been putting it through its paces, and I have found for it to be a little roomy, so I probably would go half a size down next time in the future, but I can't wait to see how these go. So again, this one already fits down in there. I've had my foot in there. Of course, you know, I have these are my shoe trees. I always talk to you guys about boot trees. I have so many boots that I just don't have enough boot trees to go in these boots. So what I did, and I've talked about it in my boot tree, shoe tree video, is I have some shoe trees. They're down in there. Of course, they're doing some moisture wicking, and they're keeping shape and stuff like that. But I have those down in there. And now these things are gonna be in the boot. We'll get back to them in about 6 months, maybe a year, tell you guys how they were. But I'll drop a link, guys. This isn't anything kind of affiliate or anything, but make sure and check them out. Again, it sounds like a really good company. I did some research on their website. They're all about conservation. You know, they do what they can to help make sure that the buffalo population is taken care of in America. It's hard to believe that we had so many roaming the plains, and now they're far and few between. We've got to see some at Yellowstone. There's some small farms where I live in Colorado that we've got to see. Always a fun thing, but I just wanted to pop in and give you guys another option. There's so many insoles. There's some that have the arch in there. If you need more arch, of course, it's built into this boot. But if you have a low profile boot and you're trying to get some more arch out of it, this probably wouldn't be the go. I think even these ones have a little bit of it. So I don't know, for me, I'm a little bit old fashioned. I like the classic stuff. I like natural ingredients. This kind of rubbery foam stuff, I don't know what's going on there. These guys are really transparent about their ingredients, and I'm gonna give it a go. So let me know if this is something you guys would like to try. And again, guys, Lots of great stuff coming out over here on the Gentleman's Journey. Until the next one, God bless you. And hey, don't forget to give those boots some love from time to time.